What's the deal, y'all? This your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out Off the Cuff Radio every Friday night at 9 p.m. 6 Pacific, 8 Central Time. So I want to do this video about this song in particular here, which was Notorious B.I.G.'s My Downfall. This is probably one of the most eerie records I've ever heard because it seemed like Big was foretelling his own death and his own demise. And you listen to the beginning where he was getting threatened. This was all real life of what he was really going through. And this song here, he basically wrote in a prolific way about how he was going out. First of all, big shout out to Doggy Diamonds for doing that interview with Gene Deal because that also made me wanted to cover this track here. Especially when he said lines like, should have pushed them dead off, wiped the sweat off. Cause in this world I'm dead off, squeezed let off, been sped off. Ain't no shook hands in Brooklyn. Crying knowing my friends is lying. It's like he's seen all this happening. He's seen all of this occurring. Like he visionized this. And you hear a lot of people lying on Big's name today. But this track here dealt with the jealousy and the threat and the death threats that he was getting around that time. And this would seem like it's very chilling if you really look at it. And what I also say about life after death, it seemed like that he was also studying Scarface, because he was studying Scarface, he was studying Pac, and he was studying Cube. Because you listen to a lot of those records on Life After Death, like Niggas Bleed, I Got a Story to Tell, Miss You. A lot of those records came from studying the greats. You could listen to this track here, My Downfall. It sound like something that Scarface would write. You listen to Miss You, this sound like some Pac would write. And you listen to, let me give you another one. What's Beef? That ain't even seem like something that Ice Cube would write. But this track here, it's very eerie just based off the simple fact of how big demise end up happening. Even the Life After Death cover itself is probably one of the most eerie covers I've ever seen because it's a hearse. And I understand that at that time period, you're going dark and you're going into death because death was very marketable. We seen that when Tupac got killed and his record sales spiked. Same with Big. But it's also a reflection of the times that these guys were living in. It was very tense. It was very serious. And I also wanted to do this video to show that Big isn't no slouch on the mic, man, because for some reason, a lot of times, Big isn't mentioned anymore in a lot of lists aside from New York. But Big was one of the best to do it. And this is not just saying that because he's dead. Those albums, Ready to Die and Life After Death, changed the landscape of the culture. And this track particular here, it went from this, then it went from Long Kiss to Goodnight, then it went to Nobody to Somebody Kills You. That sound like Big foretelling his demise. So let me know what you guys think about this track here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Be sure to check us out tonight. Valvito is going to be in the building. Off the Cuff Radio, 1619-924-0703. Subscribe, hit the like button, holla back.